Something strange is happening in the Tooele housing market, and it's leaving a lot of buyers a little confused and some sellers. We're not seeing the craziness from a few years ago, but we're also not seeing the slowdown we had more recently either. So what's actually going on, and what does this mean for you? Let's talk about it. If you remember back in 2021, the market was insane. Interest rates were super low, so that meant everybody was qualified to buy a house, and there were tons of people on the market looking for houses. Homes were getting multiple offers within minutes. Even blind offers were being sent over. Some people were even waiving inspection, offering way more than the home was even worth, and things were really pretty intense. Fast forward to 2025, and it felt like it completely flipped. Interest rates were a lot higher and buyers were pulling back. And suddenly homes were just sitting. Days on the market stretched out, price reductions were everywhere, and sellers had to work a lot harder to get their homes sold. So naturally, people started thinking, I'll just wait it out. But now, we're in a really strange middle ground. It's not super fast, but it's definitely not dead either. Here's what I'm seeing in Tooele right now. Some homes are sitting for weeks, while others, especially well-priced homes, are moving pretty quickly. Buyers definitely have way more options than they did back in 2021, but they can't drag their feet either. And sellers, they can't just throw their home on the market and expect instant offers, but they're also not stuck waiting forever. So it's created this weird middle ground of people wondering if it's a good market or if it's a bad one. And truth is, it's actually a more normal market. We really just haven't seen normal in quite a while. Why is this actually a good thing? And I know it might not feel exciting, but this kind of market can actually be a huge advantage, especially for buyers. Think about it. You're no longer competing with 20 plus offers. You can now actually think about your offer, negotiate, and make smarter decisions. Sellers are way more open to closing costs, rate buy downs, and price negotiations. And you can still find really great homes in Tooele at a solid value. This is the kind of market where you can make a strategic move instead of a rushed move, but you do need to be smart about how you approach it. Here's what I tell my clients. First, be ready before you start looking. Get pre-approved, know your budget, and understand your monthly payment. Second, learn how to spot good deals. Not every home is priced right now, but the good ones, they do stand out, and they really don't last that long. Third, don't try to time the market. I hear this all the time. I'm just waiting for rates to go down. But here's the reality. When rates drop, more buyers jump in, which means more competition and higher prices. Right now, you might be able to get a better deal and refinance later. That's a strategy a lot of buyers are using. So yes, the market feels really strange right now, but strange doesn't mean bad. It just means different. And if you understand how to play the game in this kind of market, you can actually come out ahead. If you're thinking about buying or selling in Tooele County and you're not really sure where to start, my team and I would love to help guide you through the process. We do this every single day, and we know exactly how to navigate this market. Make sure to subscribe for our weekly Tooele real estate updates. And I'll see you in the next video.